Hey, Contributors, hey guys, going? Um, so I'm back at the university, so I do apologize for not applying for it because I just want to laugh video. If you watched it, I had a few technical issues, but I haven't been able to resolve it, but so I've just decided I'm just gonna apply via my iPhone and my iPad. Um, so the final season of the Clone Wars came out last week, and I've just watched the first two episodes. So I'll do a video for episode 1, and then I'll do another one for episode 2, and so I'll do an episode once a week. When they do come out, I do apologize for not uploading on the first week, cause moving in and still getting deorganized with the flat. I mean, I'm still trying to unpack stuff now. But yeah, we'll get into it. So season 7, the final season, episode 1, The Bad Batch. I think this is actually one of the, if not the best episodes out of the entire out of all 7 seasons of the Clone Wars. This episode is my favorite season opener. You've got Rex, Anakin, and Mace on this planet called Alexis. They get beaten by the Separatists, by Admiral Trench. As you know, everyone thought that Admiral Trench died, but they were shown back in season 6. Well, now he's back in season 7. And the Republic is getting beaten. And Rex seems to think that they're using their own tactics against us, and he seems to think that maybe Echo isn't dead. Everyone thinks, Rex is going to get crazy and from the war and all this sort of stuff, but he says to Cody when he says to Cody after they get the go ahead to infiltrate the enemy base on Alexis to find out why the Separatists seem to be beating them so much. And you've got Rex in the barracks before I leave, and he's just going through some of the names of the clones have died even previous seasons. And he goes, Echo, Heavy, Fives, and it just shows that he's lost so many brothers in this war, and he's starting to second guess himself, second guess the war. And is it worth all the bloodshed? Is it worth all the clones, the hundreds, the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of clones that have died in the Clone Wars throughout the Clone Wars? Is it all worth it, and when is it going to end? And I think this season we're gonna see Lex take a little look at the war as his own, I guess, his own role in the war. But it's something I'm looking forward to. So yeah, they get given this small stealth unit to take in Planet Lex. They get given a stealth unit. And the stealth unit call themselves the Bad Bats. Because, they got certain defects. Which they do. And I must say, I really like the Bad Bats. I really do. I think this just kind of hit the mark on this with introducing a new clone squad. I mean, just the 501st. We've actually got a new clone batch of clones that, yes, they have problems, but man, they're funny. They really are, they are quite funny, and I'm actually enjoying it. I actually enjoy this bad batch, is what as they call themselves. They're cool. So yeah, the Cody and Lex, they all go and Cody gets hit, so Lex takes over command, and there's a bit of tension between Lex and the side of the Bad Batch. And, they literally kind of work out, infiltrate this tower. And they see, and they're not supposed to blow up, they're just supposed to, see how they get the intel. So they hack in, they get to the station, they hack in, and Lex hears a voice. And they were close and don't know who it is. But Lex is actually determined that it's Echo. He doesn't think that Echo died at the Citadel. And he hears Echo's voice through the signal. They get a signal to wherever Echo is, and find access to wherever Echo is. And it looks like, what's your name, who are you? And he says his Echo, and the voice responds with this clone trooper number. And Lex instantly recognizes the voice. And not the voice, but the number. And he goes, Echo, he's alive. And he just says, okay, if he's alive, then where the hell is he waiting for the other planets? Like 4 seasons? I think that's when, let me see, when? Lex on Disney Plus right now, so when? Season 3. So Citadel Rescue. It is seen episode 20 of season 3. So we're waiting for back 3 seasons. And he currently serves in season 2. So where he been for 3 seasons? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes with let find Echo in the next episode. So yeah. And yeah. Season 7 of Clone Wars, Episode 1, The Bad Batch. Have you seen it? What do you guys think about it? And are you excited to see the next episode? And, are you actually excited to see where the final season of the Clone Wars leads? Because I am. So, if you want to be part of this Clone Wars season, the final season 7 journey, stay on the channel, and I'll be uploading once a week as the episodes come out. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. Supers. Have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video, and I am out.